Understood. Thanks very much. Okay, bye. Is it done? Yes. Good.
Boy, did you hear what happened yesterday?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
So, are the new plans in place?
Well, been a slight hiccup on that front.
And? What kind of hiccup?
Well, sir, a clone kind of killed another.
Get out.
But sir,
Get out!
Okay, who's going to go first? No. Brooke,
It was really good, but I think the sound could be made a bit better.
what do you mean exactly?
Like, are they talking through microphones?
Yeah, I had to
Like, you can
record
kinda
it
tell.
separately.
Yeah, I think that in the office bit. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you have to have some
Just
room
office
ambience.
Yeah, that's
And
what I was
you,
thinking.
you'll be able to get some online, and you can just record some. Right, literally just record some room ambience, and then put that in because it sounds really strange.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, anybody else?
I thought the editing and the different shots worked quite well because it wouldn't have. I think you pulled it off quite well because usually you'd be quite confused about the clones basically being the same character, but you kind of got the idea with this one.
So was the narrative very clear through the
Yeah,
use
I
of
thought
that?
so.
Okay. What did other people think about the narrative and how it was constructed? How the story was established? Ethan?
I thought, like what Alison said, like from the start he gathered what was going on. He didn't really have to have much insight into it to know what was going on in the film.
Okay. Adam, what do you think about the camera work and stuff?
It was really good because it's like you can't really see what's going on at the start because there's like some out of focus shots, like on purpose, obviously. But it like creates more mystery, which is like probably the theme of that, which is like creating loads of mystery, so we want to find out more.
So what did people think about the genre? How was the genre being set up? Was it clear? Charlie?
The song in the background is like typical to the genre.
Okay, so the soundtrack, yeah? In what way? What made it sort of typical to me, those conventions?
This is like a sci-fi type feel to it.
Yeah, sort of eerie, ambient type sort of aspect. Henry?
One thing I can say about it is like it sort of really like gripped me from the start because I was just sort of like I was confused. I was like, oh, what's who's he talking to? What's he talking about? And then it was just sort of like the same character popped up again. It was sort of like I wanted to watch more. So it was a very strong like sort of opening because it makes like the audience member want to go, oh, what's happening? I want to see who these people are and why they're all the same.
So what kind of what kind of target audience do you think it's appealing to? Neve. Who do you think the target audience might be for it? What kind of interest they may have, or what sort of other films?
Males in their teenagers, like older teenagers, boys.
older teenagers boys? Do you mean young adults, not boys?
Yes.
Okay. So what made it therefore appeal to young adults? What do you think? What has been put in there?
Because I don't think young people would understand what's happening when it's like the clone.
Yeah, the themes of sort of genetic engineering or whatever, whatever it's called. How about? Sorry, Neve, I'll take that camera off you. How about room for improvement apart from the sound? Anybody got any ideas of maybe sort of how James could tweak it a little bit? Charlie.
You could maybe do more of an interesting font to the genre.
Yeah. What kind of font was it? Was it a serif or sans serif font?
It was like,
Did it had flicks on it, didn't it?
what, for the Ditto or the just the titles?
Just the titles.
That was it was like Al Taka or something. I don't know.
I thought the sound was really quiet at the beginning.
Yeah.
You noticed I had to turn that up
Yeah, I thought.
quite a lot. In fact, I really had to turn up.
Yeah, I thought when I was listening to it on there, it sounded pretty similar. That might be because I had earphones.
I think. Oh yeah, no, that font's fine. Yeah, that font at the beginning. No, that's all right. I think the font's okay, but you could maybe do what Charlie said. Maybe add something to it or something. Who was going to say something? Henry.
So about an improvement, maybe like the office, the second scene, like the office scene, more different, more of a range of shots, because it was sort of like there was one like long shot on the side, and then just like a couple of alternate shots, maybe some more close-up shots showing like the emotions of the different characters, maybe more of a close-up on Charlie's character, and just I think you should get with the emotion of that scene, because I wasn't really drawn to that scene. It was sort of a bit like, oh, it's just we seem disconnected from it. I wanted to feel more involved into that scene.
Dean made a very valid point. That's something that I picked up on as well, but it's going to be hard to reshoot that one. Anything else? Brooke?
I think the lighting in the office scene, 'cause it doesn't match the rest of it.
Yeah.
It's very woody, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know you can't help that, but you may want to think about grading that.
Yeah, I did colour grade it a bit. It was incredibly yellow, like really yellow.
Right.
That I sort of made it neutral. A lot more
Okay.
neutral than it was. It sort of thought it was really yellow, but I sort of wanted the lighting to be different, because then you'd see, oh, that's not a part of the previous stuff.
This shot always bemuses me. This one, because only then did I hear him say, "Mm-hmm." I think it was, but you don't hear the phone go down.
Yeah. It's because because of the audio being really bad.
Yeah.
I re-recorded everything separately and synced it up with their lips.
But I think that's what it just makes it seem odd to me. I would have, you'd expect to. I'd expect to hear that go like that,
I think maybe recording all this like little sounds.
And I think it is again because we're lacking on the room ambience throughout. That it shows that you've dubbed it in, which is a good skill, and it's great that you've recorded it separately. But you need something else, with it.
Sort of try and mix it up as well. Like some bits it will suit it, and then some bits just leave the original sound.
So I think you've got some diegetic sound in there with the digging, although that was
edited in. I got that at the end of it.
Which is fine. Ethan, what were you going to say?
It was to do with the colour grading, like at the start, like with that first scene, try like make it fit like what the music is almost, and make it more of a dull, like darker tone instead of the bright blue of the sky and stuff.
So yeah. Okay, so there's quite a bit actually. So do some research in terms of room ambient sounds and how to sort of integrate that in. Any other comments? Thought it was good? Yeah? There's the star. There he is. Take a bow, Charlie. That's you, Charlie. Take a bow.